welcome to my page. If you're hopping on right now and you don't see the red live box, that means you're watching the replay. So, tell me how you're doing, how your day was. Mine was good. It's Friday. It's been a good week. Very busy, very productive, all the things. I cannot wait for y'all to see this snowman sign that we're going to make tonight, okay? So, let me send my notification so all of our friends can join. Hi, everybody. Okay, we got some really cuteness going on tonight. And, hold on, I gotta find the button. Send notification. Okay, there we go. So, excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna make a snowman sign. Let me show y'all a little bit of how it's gonna look. Sneak peek. Let me find myself. There we go. Hi, guys. Hi, Patricia. How are ya? I've been stalking your page, waiting for updates on your little guy. Hey, Kim. All right, so let's see. We're going to make a snowman, and I'm gonna make sure I have all my ducks in a row first. You know that saying, like, you gotta have your ducks in a row? My ducks are never in a row, and they're everywhere. So, hi, Kathy. All right, so we're gonna make a snowman sign. It's gonna be darn cute. We're gonna use the new plaid pattern that is literally gonna go out of stock any moment. So, this plaid pattern is called, hold on, P-L-A-I-D. It's called Stripes and Plaid, okay? So, comment the word snowman, and you should get a link sent to your messenger on, with all the details, okay? All right, so I just used a paint marker. Just a few of these little things needed to be black. Whenever we go to assemble, I will show you. I saw that, Patricia. Hi, Pam. Yeah, poor thing. You know what, though? Maybe won't be as painful, maybe, if they can, you know, do like a procedure and help him. That makes me sad. But maybe this will be the answer to it, you know. Okay, so we've got our snowflakes. We have 6 snowflakes. I'm going to paint those white. Hi, Angela. So I'm just using some, what do you call these? Makeup sponges. Okay, let me tell you about these makeup sponges. You can get a whole bunch of these on Amazon. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I just recently ordered some. I'm pretty sure I paid about $7 or $8 for 100 of these. Yeah, hopefully it will. And it won't be like a, you know, a recurring thing. And this will be the end to it. I know y'all have been dealing with that for several days. Okay. Hi, Charlotte. Snowflakes, snowflakes, snowflakes. This one I've got some Columbia paste in here I need to get out. So you could use just white paint if that's what you have. I'm using paste. I feel that it coats better on the cutouts when you're using a chalk paste or a chalk paint, because it's like thicker, right? Okay. Those should be good for now. So let's set that aside. Hi, Darlene. Y'all do me a favor and sprinkle the video. All the things. So let me I have a couple things here I want to paint this color, which is the Ocean Mist. Trying to watch, but I never can get through. Okay, so let me ask you, Laura, whenever you're trying to get to my video, because somebody else mentioned this too, are you clicking on the button that's in the message that is sent to you? I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Y'all, technology sometimes is hard. Let me know if that's what you're trying, if that's what you're doing. I gotta figure out, because there should be a button that says, you know, click to join the live, and I've heard people tell me that it's not working. So I try to make things easy for everyone. All right, this is part of the scarf. Once I put it together, it's all gonna make sense. Once I get it all together. Okay, there's that. I'm making a mess. I got some more wipes in the mail today because I was out and it was like, I can't craft without baby wipes. It just was not working for me. Not happening. All right. So check out the VIP group because I have some ornaments that are on sale. They are super darn cute. And yeah, I think they're like 20% off. Grab some. I've had a lot of people grab those. They're making them for their grandkids as for gifts and stuff. Hold on, I'm looking for an orange paint marker. You know, when you need something, it's never right there where it needs to be. Hi, Pauline. Orange, okay. I need to do the nose. All right, so this one I haven't used yet, so you see how the tip is white? So if you just kind of press down a few times, it'll start to come through the little tube onto the little marker part. Okay, there's the nose. All right, so I wanted to knock out all the little pieces first, and I do realize that I forgot 2 little eyeballs. These things are so darn tiny. This snowman sign is only $14. So if y'all want one, you can comment sold snowman and I'll send you an invoice. If you've never bought from me before, I need your email address, okay? Great, Miss Laura. Okay, this we're gonna set aside. I wanted to knock out these little pieces first. This is gonna be red. Yes, I'll do that in a little bit. And got to think this through here. So the frame is going to be black, so let's paint that. Grab some of our, hi Lynn, grab some of our black chalk paste and a brush. Just stir it up a little bit. Oh, did I just get that from me? Almost. Hey Autumn, I forgot to text you, but here I am. I was like, don't forget, don't forget. I was like, oh crap, I know I'm gonna forget. The minute I went live, I was like, oh gosh, I hope she realizes I'm here. Y'all, I don't know, like, I can remind myself 100 times to do something and it just slips my mind. Do y'all have that problem? I used to be really good about remembering things. But you know, as you get older, you know, some of those things don't come as easy, right? Yeah, sorry, Autumn. It's like one of those things where you write it on your forehead and you still forget. Where do you get your paint markers? I got these, the ones I'm using on Amazon. They're acrylic paint markers. And I really like them. I have the thick ones and then the thinner ones too. Thanks for sprinkling. All right, so, okay, I have gingerbread ornaments for sale in my VIP group. They're also on my Etsy shop. Hi, Zach. Where am I going to put this? Hold on, let me dry this. Dry. Okay. When I click to join, I have to wait a short time for it to connect. So that's so strange because I do the notification right after I start my live. So it's supposed to connect, but I appreciate your feedback and I'm going to look into that because I want that to work for y'all where you click the button and you're able to immediately join the live. So I don't know if there's like a delay or what. Because I don't send it out before I go live. Okay, so this is partially dry. This is the frame. So I'm just going to set it over here and it's going to do some air drying. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Pauline. I need to figure that out. So obviously I have like a chat bot that helps me so I don't have to go back and answer every message. So I like make sure everybody gets, you know, the supply list and all those things, but sometimes it doesn't behave right. It doesn't always behave right. Okay, this we're gonna paint Cadet. At first I was like, ooh, is that gonna be too dark? But I'm gonna go for it. And you're probably thinking, why are you putting water on that? I'm putting water on this because this is chalk paste and it's thick and I need to water it down. So I'm just gonna do one of these and mix it up on my surface. You could put the paste on here and then spray it. You could spray the water into the jar and then stir it. Totally up to you. But that's just how I'm gonna do it. Totally up to you. I find that I can stir it up better on the surface. Because when you have your jar, like some of the paste, you know, on the sides is a little bit drier than what's on the in the middle. Just, you know what, whatever works for you. You find what works for you and roll with it. I always tell myself, just do whatever works. Whatever works. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I just put a little bit of water in the jar as well. But this jar is pretty creamy. Creamy and dreamy. That's what I like to say. This is a pretty color. This one's Cadet. This is great for like patriotic. I thought it would be really cute with this snowman because we're going to use a lighter color as well. Maybe I have too much. That's okay. So if you ever get too much paste on here and you want to take some off, just use your brush and kind of press down and then put it right back in your jar. And I'm just like literally wiping it into my jar. See, I've got too much here and I'm just picking it up. Hi, Stacy. Okay, so a few things. If you are a club member or you want to become a club member, starting in August, in addition to your club transfer, you are going to get either a surface or some kind of embellishment. Probably 90% of the time it's going to be a surface. So for August. Where did I get October from, y'all? Y'all, it's been a long day. For August, you're gonna get a chockable shape in your club packet, okay? So it's super exciting. And I can tell you that next month, the club transfer is really cute and you're gonna get a pumpkin shape. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned. Super exciting. So Chalk said that, you know, there would be a something extra in addition to the club transfer. But they said like 90% of the time it will be a shape or a surface. So it's kind of exciting because not only is the club transfer like different each month and it's exclusive, it's just exciting to see like, ooh, what is it going to be? And now we get to see what extra we're going to get with it. So I love it. I'm very excited. So if you want to become a club member, comment the word snowman and then check your messenger, I should say. And you'll get some information sent to you, and there's some buttons you can click. And check it out. Okay, I am drying this really good because right here the paste was a little bit thicker. And I want to make sure it is dry, dry, dry because we're going to use a transfer on it. Paste definitely needs more time to dry because it is thicker than paint. But so far, this is what we have. Okay. We'll have some time for air drying, so I'm going to set this over here, back here. Let it dry some more. I'm going to put my lid back on my jar because I don't want it to crash and burn. And we're going to paint our snowman body. And actually, let me grab my transfer tape right here because I want to paint part of his hat. So let's see. So this is part of the the scarf. I don't even know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna like mark this off because I only want to paint white up until that point. Okay, a little more. Because this is gonna cover right here. Yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna paint this red or cherry color. Okay, so I'm using all kinds of paint brushes tonight, y'all. Just sponge brushes, paint brushes, whatever you have will work fine. Whatever you got. So how's everybody's day? Mine was good, productive. I got a ton of orders out today, so I'm down to just a few. So if you have an order with me, you probably got a shipping notification that it shipped. So, good times. I know it, you had a busy day. What else did I do today? Oh, I took Savannah to the eye doctor to get glasses because she lost them last year. So, last year, this time, I bought Savannah a new pair of glasses. And 2 weeks later, she lost them. So I'm like, girl. Well, you know, so she wasn't too worried about it. And now, she's trying to get her permit, and she can't drive without glasses. So she's like, Mom, I need to get glasses. And I'm like, interesting. Very interesting. You need glasses now, girlfriend, whenever you need to get your permit. So I told her, I'm like, this is the last pair that I'm going to buy. Like, unless you need them. And if you lose the pair, I'm not buying them again. So, I told her I was going to glue them to her head. Is it too late to order the butterfly? Which butterfly? The door hanger? Yeah, you can order anytime. Just go to my Etsy shop, okay? Glasses are not cheap. No, they're not. But here's the thing. So Andrea orders her from that Zenny place. And Savannah's face is a little bit whiter. And the glasses we have ordered, she just have like custom glasses. So When Savannah was born, she had a skull deformity, and she had to have major reconstructive surgery when had 3 days after her first birthday. And so her, like when I say reconstructive surgery, y'all, I mean reconstructive surgery. Like, she has a scar from here to here. They completely had to redo her skull because it was, she did not have, you know, like babies have soft spots. She did not have that, like, because it was already fused together. So it was a very scary time. And let me just tell you, so she was a year old when she had surgery. I would think I was 21 years old, and that whole situation, and it was a big eye-opener. I had a hard time grasping like what needed to happen, the surgery. It was very traumatic for everyone. But that child was walking at 9 months. She was walking 3 months before she had this surgery, and she never had any developmental delays. It's crazy how we went from, you know, she was born, and then we noticed her head was a little misshaped, and then my mom instinct was just like, something's up with her, like she needs a helmet, right? Well, took her to get a helmet on her head, and I had seen kids with those before. I don't know. Shut the door, please. I had seen kids with the helmets and stuff. And it's an acrylic paint marker. I had seen kids with the helmets on their heads, if they're misshaped. I was like, okay, it is what it is. And we went to get that done at 3 months, and they were like, no, she needs surgery. And I was just like, what? Like, it was just very traumatic. But like I was saying, some of the kiddos that have that have developmental delays, and she did not at all. I mean, it was very shocking to all of us. And she's had 3 eye surgeries, because whenever they reconstruct your skull, like, everything has to like go back to normal. Well, she had some like eye muscle issues, which was, in the grand scheme of things, small potatoes compared to what she had done. She did have another procedure when I believe she was first grade. They put like some bone paste in her forehead because her forehead was a little bit flat. But anyways, with all that being said, you'd look at her and probably never think she had anything done. This area is a little bit whiter, and so we have to order her some custom glasses. So the glasses from like Zenni just don't work. So we went back to the same eye doctor today, got those ordered, and they'll be here in a few weeks. But I told her, I'm like, girl, you need to glue the glasses to your forehead because you keep losing them. But, what are you going to do? These kids, and glasses are not cheap, especially from an eye doctor's office. Yeah, I do use the Posca pins as well. I just happened to get these. I think one of my kids got them for Mother's Day or something, and I like them. I think they're fine. They work just as good as the Posca. They were probably about the same price. They're not cheap, that's for sure. Yes, me too. It's, I will say she is a resilient child. She doesn't get worked up about a lot of things. She's just, pretty chill. And, she's been through a lot at her young age, and I'm just super proud of her. Okay, y'all, so here's our back surface, and it's been air drying a bit. Y'all know I have a fan in here, and it is like a windmill. And so when I'm trying to air dry something, the fan is like blowing hardcore on everything. So that's my way of air drying. Okay, I am waxing, okay, because I am going to use a transfer on this surface. Cooper, nobody asked for your opinion. You don't want to hear your bark, bud. Hi, Monica. Okay, we're waxing, we're protecting our surface, and we're going to use the plaid pattern that's new, and it's about to sell out, so y'all better grab it. If it does sell out, I did buy a few extra, but I'm telling you, buy it. This is a size D, so I cut this in half, okay? Because I did not want to, like, maneuver an entire giant transfer. And where did my fuzzing cloth go? Right here. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show y'all something cool about this. So what I usually do with these big transfers is I will get 2 of them and I will cut one, you know, based on like a project that I'm doing. Yeah, Cooper always has something to say. I'm like, dude, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay, so this one is called the Stripes and Plaid, okay? Oh, don't fall off. So we're gonna fuzz because it's new, and look, it's getting stuck to stuff. Let me flip this over. We're gonna fuzz and fuzz some more. If we don't want it to be too sticky that it peels up the paint or the paste on my surface. People ask me all the time, when should you wax? Always wax your surfaces that you paint, okay? Because it just takes a little stickiness to pull it right off. Especially if you're laying the transfer down like within like not too long of you painting it. Now, if I let this sit for a couple days and, you know, there's absolutely no chance of it being, you know, of it not being dry, then might be okay. But just wax any surface that you paint, okay? All right, I think we're good. So let's see. Now there's going to be a frame around this. Let me just move this down. So there's going to be a frame around this. So I'm not worried about getting the edges exact, but, and let me tell y'all, I love the new manufacturer of our transfers because look, they are more transparent and you can see through them, and it's better for placement. Okay, so I see some bubbles here. So I'm gonna pull this up and try to get that laid down better. Okay, we're gonna try this to see if this works, of how I'm thinking it's gonna work. Either way, it's gonna be great, right? Because we don't do perfect here. So I'm using Ocean Mist, okay? This really pretty blue. And we're gonna go for it. And the new manufacturer of our transfers, these are still with Chalk Couture. It's just there's a new manufacturer that makes the transfers. The top is very slick-like, and so it's really easy to like spread your paste across. I love it. I don't feel like I waste as much paste and get as much like stuck on the top, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, wee. But I'm just using a small squeegee. And y'all make sure you comment snowman, okay? And if you want to purchase this snowman, we're calling it the framed snowman. They are $14, and you can either go to my Etsy shop once you comment the word snowman and get the message, or you can just say sold snowman. The transfer is $33. So if you want the transfer, you can comment snowman, go to the links and grab that. All the things, y'all. So many things. Okay, we're going to do some peeling and revealing. So I'm just going to grab the corner here. and try to peel this up without smudging it. All right, when y'all comment snowman, are you getting the message? Yeah, I think it's going. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We have one layer, okay? I'm going to quickly dry this. Because we're gonna go back over this with another, same transfer, but we're gonna go back over it by going this way. We're like making our own plaid look. But we have to dry it first. So I've had people reach out and they're like, hey, are you doing a live sale this weekend? Not this weekend. I'm taking a weekend off. I have been doing one mostly every week, but this weekend I'm going to just hang with my family, probably do some lives and some projects and things. But stay tuned because we will be doing another one soon. My mom is prepping a bunch of stuff. We got to make sure that we are dry. Sandy, I normally don't, but I've had people reach out. They're like, hey, I want to buy that finished piece. So if you do, just shoot me a message and we can chat. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna just double check. The paste dries fairly quick. Okay, so I'm going to try not to make a mess. That's the key. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this and then layer it, or like flip it, okay? If you take longer in between, I recommend cleaning your transfer, but this is still wet. So I'm gonna hope and pray that this works. So yeah, so some of my decor is like piled up back here, and sometimes it ends up in like a tub, and I have tier trays sitting around and I'll put my decor in there. And sometimes if I don't like it, I put it in the trash, just being honest. I do have a friend that she donates some of her decor. She does lives and stuff, and she donates some of her decor that she's made to Goodwill. I thought that was pretty cool. Hi, Barbara. Okay, I think we're good up there. All right, so I'm gonna move a little quick because I don't want my paste to take, I don't want to take too long and it starts to dry. I'm going to make sure I'm good down here because this is where I had the transfer already with paste on it. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is cute. Look at that. Holy moly. That is cute. Okay, now I'm going to take... Okay, here's the tricky part. It's not tricky. We just got to really think about this here. I'm drying this because I'm going to set this down again and I'm going to match it up to finish off this side. This transfer, y'all, is called Stripes and Plaid. You need to get it. It is low quantity. I grabbed a few extra last night because I'm like, oh yeah, that's going to sell out. So I looked tonight and I'm like, boom, it's still available. And I was like, I'm going to go live. Okay. So we're going to be very careful and we are going to lay this down. So there's 2 lines right here. I am just going to go right over those. This line may not be perfect, y'all, but guess what? That's okay. And honestly, it might be easier if I clean it first. Ugh. Maybe I should just hope for the best. And if it's not straight, guess what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Okay, I need to scoot that over. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. I think I have it straight. And there's gonna be the snowman on there, so some of it's gonna be covered up anyway, and it doesn't matter if it's not straight. It's all good. So I would recommend, for time purposes, I'm not cleaning this. I would recommend cleaning your transfer in between, taking the time to line them up and go that route. But we're not going to be here for an hour doing this. I don't want to take up more of y'all's time. And I do appreciate y'all being here and supporting me and sharing the video. That y'all, even if you never buy something from me, the fact that y'all show up for me is so appreciative. That means more to me than anything. Okay, peel and reveal. You would have never known that look, can you even tell that it doesn't match up perfect? No, not at all. Okay. Most important thing right now is I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to get my drying mat and I'm going to spray this transfer down because it's getting a little dry and I do not want to ruin it. This one is a precious, precious cargo on board. Spray, spray, spray. If you ever wait a little bit long to clean your transfer, spray it, then wait to wipe it off. And the water kind of reactivates the paste and makes it a little mushy. And it will wash off better. Okay, so this is going to go over here. And then when I'm done, it's going to go straight to the bathtub or your sink, whatever works for you. And I'm going to clean it off really good. Can you even tell? Not at all. And patterns aren't supposed to be perfect, right? There is no perfect here at all. Okay, so set this over here to do some more air drying. We're gonna come back to our snowman because we've got to finish his. We got to finish his body, and let's see. I'm gonna get my glue that drives me crazy. I ordered some more glue gel, y'all, because this glue is bothering me. Let's see. Where did those brushes go? I'll just use this one. Okay, yeah, this one will work. I love it. So if you want one of these snowman sign cutouts, they're only 14 bucks. Comment snowman. You can grab it from my Etsy shop, or just comment sold snowman and I'll send you an invoice. Make sure I have your email address though. You can drop it in the comments. All right, so we've got some little buttons here. I love it too, Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia, I'm working on your order. It's going to take me a bit, but I've started. Lots to do. Okay, so here we go. Just little dots of glue. Oh, thank you, Sandy. There's nothing better than after a long day of work or whatever you do, crafting. I love to just lay in bed and watch other crafters as well. It's just amazing what people can make out of something so simple. Okay, so there's the buttons. And then we have the eyeballs. The eyeballs are so tiny. teeny tiny eyeballs. Put those there. I'm going cross-eyed looking at this. There's 2 eyeballs, and then we have, let's see, the nose, and then the mouth. These little pieces are better to use little paint markers. They're just so tiny, and it seems to just be easier. Okay, let me see for placement purposes. Oh, I gotta move this down. This one's gotta go down here, because this scarf has to fit here. There we go. So put the scarf on first, and then the eyeballs and the buttons to the jacket. And I'm just using some wood glue and putting a paintbrush in it because it doesn't want to squeeze. Yes, that's me, Sandy. All the ideas running through my head, and then I overthink, and then I never get anything done. That would be me. I probably have 100 project ideas, and I'm like, I go to do a project, and then I'm like, no, I want to do something else, and then that other project doesn't get done. And then I'm like, well, that season's over, so I gotta move on. The struggle is real. There's even nights when I'm like, I really want to do both of these projects. I should just do both. And it's like, no, Rachel, just do one. One project only. Okay, so now we have a little circle that's going to go on the end of the, what's this called? The hat. Snow hat, I guess. And yes, real struggle. What am I missing? What are you doing, Xander?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I was coming in here and tell you something.
Okay, well just wait till I'm done, please. Okay, so let me get the frame. I love this. I am so proud of this project. I'm so proud of myself right now. Sometimes you just gotta be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself all the time. Every single day, tell yourself, I am so proud of myself. Some days it's just getting out of bed. You know, some days it's, I don't know, tolerating people at work. Whatever it may be, tell yourself, I am so proud of myself today. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. That should be good. Doesn't matter how the frame goes, it'll fit either way. And this is about 9 inches tall. 9-ish. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Takes a little bit for this glue to dry. Thanks so much. I know, it's so cute. This pattern is to die for. Okay, I'm gonna add some more water to my transfer. I just have it sitting down here. Just adding some more because if we keep it wet, it'll be fine. It'll buy us some time to take it to our bathtub or whatever. And oh my gosh, I love this. Yes, this pattern is definitely a staple. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Yes, green, white, and red, absolutely. I could see the surface being white, and then you do the pattern in green and red. You know, you do it one way with green and one with red. Or you could honestly just flip the colors however you wanted. Love it. Okay. Let's turn this. Thanks, Amy. I'm proud of myself too, Amy. I was just telling everybody. Be proud of yourself. Anything you do. Okay. Oh my gosh. I stinking love this. Okay, I want to do something, and I don't want to forget. I'm going to put that there because I don't want to forget to do something I just thought of. Okay, we're going to glue our snowflakes down. And these can just go anywhere. There's 6 different snowflakes. And did y'all know this? That not one snowflake is a repeat. Every snowflake is different. When I was a little girl, my mom told me that. And anytime it would snow, which I live in Texas and we don't get a lot of snow, I just remember no 2 snowflakes are the same. Did you know that, Xander? Every snowflake is different. My kids have not seen a lot of snow, like true snow. Like I know my friend Autumn gets like buckets of snow. She calls it the S word. Too funny. Okay. This is really cute. Okay. I'm done gluing, I think. Yes. I'm going to put the lid on there. And then I'm just going to take this paint marker and I'm going to do a few things here. So I've learned from my mom how to add some little embellishments to your projects. You can send me some snow. I think I'm good. Here in Texas, we usually get like, you know what? I haven't used this one, so we have to do the dots. Here in Texas, we get like ice, and it's not good. And let me tell you, Texas people don't know how to drive in snow. I can say that because I grew up in Kansas City. Hold on, I need to do something here. I need this to start coming out more. I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. And we had snow. Y'all, all it takes is just a little bit to make things look amazing. Little snow here. Okay, y'all, if you want one of these cutouts, comment Snowman, grab them on my Etsy shop, or just comment sold Snowman cutouts. If you want the transfer, and again, it's gonna sell out, comment Snowman and go get it from my shop. Because like I said, these are gonna be out in a hot minute. And every time, here's what happens. Something goes out of stock and then people message me and they say, oh no, I didn't get this. Well, I have learned to grab a few extra for my friends, and because I know someone will message me the minute it goes out of stock. Oops. Thanks, Mom. I learned from the best. Okay, I'm being real detailed here because I want it to look like he's got snow on his little arm. Okay, let me see. Let's see. I need to add a little more here. What are you uh-ohing about, Kim? What happened? What did I miss? Okay. So right here under the mouth, you probably can't see, but I got some glue there and there's like, looks like it's stained. I'm just gonna take this and fix it. These are the fixer of all things. Thanks, Miss Lynn. Ta-da! I love it. I am so proud of this project. Y'all, whatever it is in your life that you're proud of, you tell yourself, I am so proud of myself. Whether it is doing the dishes, making dinner, getting out of bed, whatever, be proud of yourself. Because I am darn proud of myself for this one. Because I didn't think I could do the 2-layered plaid transfer because I was a little intimidated by it, but I did it. I took my time And this is darn cute. All right, y'all. Comment Snowman. Go to my Etsy shop and grab these. I just posted them out there. They're only 14 bucks. Grab them, okay? And get that transfer, the plaid one. Comment Snowman. Go to your messenger. Click the link. I have everything there in the cart link for you. You just got to click a button, check out, and boom. You've got it before everyone else gets them because they're going to sell out, okay? All right. I love y'all, and I'm very proud of y'all, too, for whatever you have conquered for the day, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Bye.